Hello and welcome back to part 11 of the TCGs from homemade series thing. I can't lie, I'm a little bit rusty. I haven't recorded in like 2 weeks. Very apparent by the lack of videos, I know. But sometimes in projects you get to a point where the project slows down because you're at the quote-unquote boring part. And I don't want to call it boring part because like if you can make it fun, you can make it fun. But I'm sure you guys saw the title. Today we are talking about the rulebook and the rules. I'm not going to go over like the rules of the game. I'm not going to sit here and talk about like how you play the game. That's not what the video is about. It's more just like design the rulebook and how I went from like a Word document to like wanting to make it more of like a graphic design project to make it more fun for me. And talk about some struggles we had. And I'm going to go over the arena and the playmat that I'm kind of designing, but to show you the general layout of the arena now it's finalised, and talk about playtesting because since the last video, and even since a few videos before, me and my brother have been like playtesting non-stop, and he finds the game really, really fun. It's at a good time frame. It hasn't gone for too long now. All thanks to your guys' feedback. Like the game is actually really fun. Yeah, let's go. Standing tall while the shadows bend. Fist in the sky will never fall. Letting tonight bring us to the call. So we will go back to where I've been. We'll keep this really short for you guys. I have picked up a little bit more work, and since the last video I've been to London and filmed a music video for a friend. I've edited that music video. I've actually finished the music video. All between now and the last episode I've got a few more hours at my current job, which is like editing. I've got some more clients, so even though the card game is a priority for me and like I do with the YouTube channel and like with making the cards, I'm very excited to like have that opportunity to get this out there. It's still not work for me, so I can't prioritize over actual work, which is a little bit annoying because I do prefer it to normal work, can't lie to you. And yeah, I've been out and about. I've just been like doing other stuff, but also because I'm doing a rule book, like I haven't been able to sit down and do artworks. Like I've still got resource cards need artworks, and at the end of the video I'm going to go over what we actually need to get done after this. But let's jump into it. So the rule book, I was hesitant to do too much with it because I do want to make a rules video when the game comes out on this channel. So like when the game drops, there'll be a whole video. I don't know how long it will be. I don't know like how in depth it will be, but I do want to make a video of how to play the game. So I know a lot of these days, like if I want to learn a new game, like I tried to learn Lorcana a few years ago when it came out, and I was like, I don't want to read the rule book, so I just watched a YouTube video on like how to play, and that's what a lot of people do nowadays. But again, a lot of people will still have rule books, and not everyone has access to YouTube. So yeah, I wanted to make a physical rule book that when you buy the game, I don't know how it's going to work, whether I'm going to like ship the rulebook with it, or you'll get like a link to go to where you can like read the rulebook online, or because I don't know how like this works with like the product design. Like my rulebook will be, I'm going to go for like maybe like not too long, but also long enough that you can read it and understand the game. But I don't know how you ship that with a deck. Okay, again, I'm going to look into this stuff. It's all brand new to me, and I'll fill you guys in along the way. But I just want a physical rulebook you can open, you can read. It will be in depth. It will be enough that you can play the game. My original rulebook was just a Word document. It was just, I went on Google Docs. Just every time I play the game or play test it, I would add some rules, take away rules, change rules, reword stuff, so that I knew I had all these bullet points. And eventually, I can turn that into something like on pages and have pictures and do graphic design stuff. And it finally got to the point, like I said to you with the playtesting, where I was happy with the game. Like in my mind now, how the game works is done. It's finished. I really, really like it. I'm really happy with it. Obviously, when the game goes public and if more people playtest it and they're not really working, you can switch stuff around. But I think the core mechanic of the games, 9 out of 10 times, the games always felt super fun. There were some times when you might deck out, which I tried to fix by speeding up some mechanics. And again, you just adjust stuff on the way. So the rules are now done. As of right now, 100%, the rules are done. I can now put it into like a prettier format. So let's speak about the prettier format. I have used a thing called InDesign on Adobe, which is I just have the Adobe Cloud, so I have like all the services. I'm trying to like think of free options for you guys. I can't really think of stuff because as a graphic designer, I just use the stuff that like I use for my work, so it's really hard for me to like give you guys advice on what to use. But I don't actually design on InDesign. I have that for the layout, but I actually design all my pages on Photoshop. So what I'll do is I have a Photoshop file that's A4 that you can crash down to A5, A6, whatever it needs to be. Have an A4 document you open, brand new, and you're going to design one page on that. And that's all you do. You save that one page as a separate like PDF file, and you go on to the next page. So if you ever need to edit something, you always come back to that one page and you save it as a picture, you pop it onto InDesign, and then you've got your page that you can easily edit on Photoshop, because InDesign has limited like design features, which I didn't really realize. I did start designing on InDesign. I think I might have a time lapse of doing that, but I realized how limiting it is, like with colors and stuff, and I was like, well, my main skill is in Photoshop, so let me design a page on Photoshop and then transfer it over. So that's what I've done. So that's why my pages might look a bit more colourful than maybe some people on InDesign. But yeah, my advice to you would be design a page on Photoshop, bring it over to whatever you want to use in your book layout, and then put it on there, if that makes sense. So with my pages, I looked at some rulebooks. I have like physical rulebooks in my house I've been referencing, and like some like PDF files online. I don't like a lot of them, and that sounds really like narcissistic and egotistical because I like how mine's looking, but it's not that I think they look bad. I think they're overwhelming. And with a lot of rulebooks these days, if I'm going for a rule, I'm dyslexic, so I struggle to read a lot of stuff. I can't process big amounts of information without getting lost. So it's really hard for me to do that. So I want to make my rulebook something that I can read. So that's a lot of pictures. That's a lot of like different things to break up the wording, like arrows, a lot of spaces between stuff with different diagrams. And it might sound almost like a kid's book. And that's kind of what I'm going for, where it's like you open a page, you know what you're reading. There's basic information. And if you guys want to fill in the gaps, like with strategies and stuff, you can do that. But I don't want to like shove so much information to one page that everyone gets lost in it, because I wouldn't want to read that. You guys don't want to read that. I'm going to go watch the video instead if I'm going to do that. But I want people to use a rulebook, not just like get the product, throw away the rulebook and go straight to YouTube to watch the like how-to video. So I'm trying to make it as accessible as possible while also making it informative, which is actually a really big challenge. I didn't realize how big a challenge it would be, because when you're doing bullet points on Word documents, like, oh, that makes sense, but then turning the bullet points into actual sentences and then with pictures and diagrams and like linking stuff to like images is actually quite difficult. I kind of didn't know how long it would take. So I've been doing the rulebook now. I try and do like a page every other day because, again, I've got other stuff I need to do like as of right now in my life that it can't be a full focus. But yeah, I've been trying to do like a page every other day, every 2 days, and it's getting there. I've done the card layouts. I've done the arena page. I think I've done the how to win page, how to start page. Again, I've got all the bullet points. I think I've got like, I don't know, 15 bullet points I want to cover. I'm trying to condense those so the rulebook's not too long. I don't want to be like a 50-page rulebook because no one's going to sit through that. And if you do sit through that, great for you, but I can't sit through 50 pages. So I would like it to be like maybe like 15 to 20 pages maximum, and anything else you want to learn, you can learn from videos. But yeah, so far it's going really well. But yeah, the rulebook is actually fun when you're doing it. It's just the idea of making like so much written work after you get to do so much fun drawing and graphic design and then like promoting and like social media. Like doing sit down writing stuff is not my forte. And it is fun, but it's like it's the least fun part of the project. So the arena was something that I've been changing, fiddling around with. Like even when I play test now, like I'll sometimes put stuff in the wrong place. So I think I want to like print it out like a playmat, nothing expensive. But as of right now, what I've got I'm really happy with, and you can see it on the screen now. This is the current layout of the arena. So you've got your normal place like the deck, you've got the void, you've got your 2 resource slots, which are kind of tilted. I was kind of like, I don't need to do this, but I think it's fun to kind of give your arena, your field, whatever it's going to be, some like story. So like my whole thing is defending your shrines, right? So you've got your guardians who are at the front defending your shrines. You've got the resource cards which kind of enhance the guardians gameplay. So like it being a little bit tilted means it's almost like a wall. It's like protecting everything behind it. Your guardians are the front row, you've got your shrines at the back, and then you've got your like growing spot at the very back, which is almost like your prized possession, which you try and like keep safe. So I have tried to think about this layout practically and lore wise. Sometimes, you know, some fields just have to work with what the space they've got, but I'm fortunate enough that my game hasn't got that much stuff in it that I can make and have space I want to like add to it. So yeah, with the layout, again, this probably won't change unless something really drastic happens with a playtesting session that just doesn't work. But as of right now, this layout's worked for all the playtesting sessions. It's really, really nice. It's simple. Again, you can do it with or without a mat. It's one of those ones you can do either way, which is really, really fun. But yeah, I really, really like it. It didn't take too long to think about. Again, it's one of the things where once you start playing the game, you kind of know where stuff goes. So yeah, that's the arena all done. Very, very happy with it. Let's move on to the next thing. So the last thing I want to talk about in this video, and I'm really sorry it hasn't been like a super art heavy video or like brand new stuff that's really exciting. I guess everything is actually brand new in this video, but it's not like super exciting stuff. It's not like new monsters or new, I don't know, packaging stuff. It's just like stuff you have to do for your game, which again is fun. But the other thing I want to talk about is, I know I mentioned it at the start of the video, but it's playtesting. I will film another playtest session. Now I'm very, very confident in it. I'm going to try and find a better way to film it because I think the last video was very like bad quality. I tried to make it good quality with like the overlays and like the effects and stuff, but yeah, overall, like where the camera was, like it's very hard to film a duel because it's such a weird camera angle. So that's one thing I'm trying to like figure out before I film the next playtest session, because I want the next one I film to be like to show you guys how the game works, and if it's bad quality you guys can't see anything, so I'm gonna try and fix that. But yeah, as I said, I've been playing with my brother, I played with my friend, I had a friend come around yesterday and she playtested it with me. It's like the game is really, really fun, and I just want to sit down and play it more, but I know my priorities should be like making the game itself, and you know, you can playtest all you want, but if the game works, it works. I need to focus on getting the game done. But yeah, I was really, really happy with it. Both people who played it recently really liked it, and even before I made the changes, like people still found the gameplay fun. But yeah, now the game's updated with like your guys' feedback, it's like night and day different. It's so much fun. I just want like open packs. I want to pull cards, I want to make my own deck, and I think it'd be really, really fun if I make these 2 starter decks that are coming out, and obviously booster packs and stuff, and then I wouldn't sell it, I don't think, but I'm maybe I might sell it. I'm not too sure yet. Again, it's all up here. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I want to make my deck. And again, that might sound really egotistical, and it probably is, but like playing with all the cards and playing with the starter deck so much, like I would like to make like a Sam deck. Like I don't think I would sell it. Maybe I'll put like a deck list like on a website or something, but just have a deck that has my cards that I really like and I think are good. And I don't really see TCG YouTubers do this, where they make the deck that they want to play with. So let me go, you'd be interested in that, like a deck that I've made from the ground up that I really, really like. It wouldn't be like any new creatures, it would still be like using the ones I've made, or like it might be one from the booster packs and stuff. But would you guys be interested in me making a deck from all the playtesting I've done that I really like, just like a Sam deck? I'll call it something cooler than just Sam's deck or something, but yeah, let me know if that would be a cool idea. So looking to the future, what have we done in the game, and what needs to be done is a very, very important question, because again, mentally I did want to get this game out this year. Whether it happens or not, again, not putting pressure on it, but I'm going to tell you guys what's done and what needs to be done in order for me to like start launching the game, I think. So what's done is every single Guardian artwork in the main 2 starter decks is done. 100%, those are all done. The resource cards in both starter decks are probably 75% artwork wise done. All the cards are balanced as of right now. I really like how they all work, and the logo designs for the boxes and starter decks are done. The Mythic Guardians logo is done. The abbreviated logo is done, and the back of the card is done. All that stuff is complete. I'm very, very happy with it. The packaging is something I touched back in the day, just like trying to like work out if I want like tuck boxes or cut open boxes, but actual like proper packaging I have not really attempted since I redesigned the logos and stuff. So that's not done yet. That has not been done, and again, that'll be like videos on itself. Playtesting is done. The arena so far is done. The rulebook is 40% done if you count like the rules are done, but the actual look at the rulebook is like 40% done. So we've actually done really quite a lot of stuff. The social media stuff is still going out there. The Patreon, which again, I've kind of tried to keep on track of, but at the same time, again, I've been busy. But Patreon has got stuff on it. It's got scrap content. I also uploaded the speed art of my, because I entered the Evoverse contest. I didn't win or anything, but I think I got mentioned in the top 50, which is really, really cool. So that speed art on Patreon is over there. Discord is doing really, really well. I think I've got like 40 members or something, which is really, really exciting. And yeah, I think overall the game is going so well, and like all the big important stuff that I want to get done first is going really, really well. But yeah, I think main thing is packaging, promotion. I do want to make a website for the game when it's out. I need to get set up obviously the Game Crafter page. I do want to print off some sample cards and go through them with you guys, like actually from the Game Crafter, print off like holographic samples, normal samples, and then before I even like sell anything. So that's another thing I need to do. So we've got a good amount of time left, but I'm really, 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 really happy with it. I hope you guys still enjoy this episode. I know it wasn't super fun, but I'm hoping that this stuff will help you make your own game. That's what the videos are for, is to help you guys with your videos, because I'm doing this for the first time as well, and I hope I'm doing it okay and it's giving good advice. But yeah, I will see you guys on the next episode. Thank you for sticking around to make it this long, and I will hopefully have something more exciting than a rulebook next time. But either way, yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye guys. Show the whole world what it means to fight.